In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a... I can't do it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Thank you, Bill, for that wonderful introduction.
Fucking thing does suck.
On point.
I have to agree with him. Fucking thing sucks.
We are the Donkey Show podcast. My name is Brian Ruiz, a.k.a. The Black Bomber.
Black Bomber.
The reason I use that is because Deontay Wilder fought Luis Ortiz last night, and it was fucking epic. Aside from the Anthony Joshua Klitschko fight, I think that was the second best heavyweight fight I've seen in the last 10 years.
Wes
I
looks
don't
very
understand
confused
what
on
language
over there.
you're speaking.
I know.
Me no
To the right of
understand.
me is
Racist.
Wesley
That is
P.
racist.
Seymour, a.k.a.
AKA the Michelada murderer.
Oh.
Because I'm murdering these Micheladas right now. Just murdering.
Putting them down real nice right now.
To the right
Real
of the
proper.
Michelada murderer is, what's your name again?
Christian
Christian Espejo,
Eduardo.
a.k.a.
The Whiskey Man.
the Whiskey Man. Okay.
Basic, simple, but I like it.
I like
Straight
it.
to the
Very
point.
classy, yeah.
Thank you guys for listening. Do us a favor. You guys should hit that subscribe button.
Hit
That's
it.
a good idea.
Subscribe. There's
Subscribe.
a button. Hit a subscribe
It's
if you like
really
what we're doing.
easy.
Just hit that button.
It's literally right
There's a
below you.
link.
Right below
Hey,
you.
what did you do last night? You came in real hammy.
Dude, no, I didn't actually. I came in. I'm still sober, which
Really?
is great. Yeah, I went to
How'd you
downtown
put down your
Fullerton.
whiskey?
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sober now. Still. Not
Oh,
gonna-
really?
Yeah.
What'd you
You
do?
look amazing,
Thank you.
by the way.
I feel great.
Hollywood
You got the
Espejo.
Hollywood.
Dude, I came in-
Sunglasses
Why wouldn't you
on.
use Hollywood Espejo
Yeah,
today?
dude.
Oh
coming
yeah,
out
I
of
don't know.
Hollywood?
Sunglasses.
Yeah, I should have done that. Oh, we'll scrap it. Let's just
it.
start
Start
all
over.
over
Cut.
again.
Let's just start it over.
I went to downtown Fullerton just to have a couple drinks, and you know what's awesome?
Who'd you go with?
I went with my wife, Yobel, and his chick.
Oh, real proper.
Yeah, it was cool. Like it was a last minute thing, and like just went down to DTF, had dinner, and we went to this the Continental Room. I guess where the guy got like stabbed. Dude,
Whoa.
yeah, it was weird because they were playing like oldies, but like not our oldies. And we're like, oh shit! And then your boss like, you guys are enjoying this because this is the music that you guys used to listen to when
Hey,
you guys used to go out.
Yo, Bell is
The
not-
Continental
Oh.
Room, is that the one that has that secret cocaine room inside
Yes,
of it?
they
Is that-
opened
dude,
that.
is that
It's
where
a
somebody
little
got
room.
stabbed?
There's a secret cocaine
Probably.
room inside of the Continental Room
Well, it's
that is
not
all
that
mirrored
secret.
up.
Yeah,
Well, you have to, it's a secret door.
it's locked.
Oh.
Like you can't get in there if you try to. And
They opened it
They
yesterday.
did?
Yeah,
No
I was
shit.
right
What
next
does it
to
look like in there?
Dude, it looks like maybe it's the half of the half of the size of this
the
room,
size of this
and there's a
studio.
little couch in there, and there is just glass and mirrors everywhere. There's like probably a fucking cocaine
shit.
table in the middle.
Yeah.
You know what's really cool about DTF though that I just learned? You can just leave your car there overnight, and they won't tow it.
Yeah, because a
At the
lot of people
parking.
show up there.
Why do
and
more bars
places
do that?
I don't know.
Like
maybe they gotta
it
come
would
get
make
the
sense.
business the next
Does
day.
Cabo do that?
Cabo doesn't have.
But like at the beach, like can you just leave your car overnight there? You'd think that they would encourage that.
Yeah. But see, all around Cabo are meters. So you like the meters stop at 6 p.m. So it's free all night. But
But in the
come
morning,
8 a.m.
they
if your
get
car's
fucked.
still there,
See, I
you're
don't
getting
wake
a
up.
ticket.
I
or you're
woke up
getting
at
towed.
10 today, dude, and I went to go get my
Nice.
car, and I feel great though.
I love when you can do. There's a couple places you can do that.
Yeah,
But
They
dude, I
should.
love just like
I
coming
don't
back
know-
the next day. It's still there.
yeah.
Oh, thank God.
yeah. I got a little freaked out because I didn't remember where I parked it, and it was right underneath. And I went up to all the floors, and I'm like, oh, it's down there.
Cool
I don't
story.
know.
man.
Yeah,
Cool story, bro.
That had no point. Just worried.
He's like, and then I found my car.
And then I found my car. Nothing
Hooray for
exciting
me.
happened.
Wes, what'd you do last night?
I worked. I worked
oh,
at Cabo. I loved it, and I watched the fights. It's great,
That's sick.
dude. What's so cool? What was so cool about last night for me? Because I work at a bar at the beach. It's raining. It was raining.
It was
last
raining
night.
last night?
Oh, it was raining. It was in Newport.
Oh,
So,
wow, that's so weird.
it wasn't a busy night. Dude, like we're a UFC bar. We show every UFC fight. But if it's raining at the beach, people aren't rolling in. So we had a small crowd, and they're all lined up at the bar at a couple of the tables. And I'm like a little kid, just giddy for every fight. But I'm waiting for one fight. I'm waiting for one fight, and that's Donkey Show family, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Sugar Sean O'Malley.
And dude, and I'm not even like keeping it a secret. I'm like, dude, this guy's been on a podcast 2 times already. He's got magic's gonna happen. Magic's gonna happen. Just watch. Like people who don't even watch UFC are like, now they know who he is, right? So once that fight started, and he's just lighting that dude up, just the energy just exploded because I just created
hyped
like
it up.
35 Sugar Sean O'Malley fans. Yeah, just
Yeah.
like that. So that's what I did, and it was fun.
Shout out
Enjoyed
Sugar
it.
Sean.
What'd you do,
We'll go-
Breeze?
Shodo.
I went to my mama's house, and I watched the fights with my brother and some family members
Oh, hold on.
over at my mom's house.
I have to let
You want
our
to let Zola into the
producer-
studio?
Yeah.
Zol.
Locked himself out.
The guy who runs this place and keeps everything
Keeps everything open.
properly. Welcome, Zola.
He's waving through the window. May I come in, please?
Yeah, I went to my mom's
cold
house,
out here.
had family over, had friends over. We, just
That's cool.
got pretty drunk at my mom's house.
What'd you drink?
Whiskey. Whiskey.
Real
So we have
proper.
two
Yeah.
whiskey men here.
Real
Yeah, that's
proper.
all that's
Are you a
essentially-
sipper or are you a shooter?
It
when it comes to
depends.
whiskey?
Depends.
I'm a shooter of whiskey. I hate sipping whiskey.
Really?
Yeah.
I like sipping whiskey.
You're sipping it right
I
now.
don't
I
know what
noticed.
sipping even is. I'm like, what
You
are we
just have a
doing?
little
Are we
taste.
playing games?
Like-
Let's get drunk. What are we doing?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Get
Well,
him a-
I'm
get him a
keeping it
glass of
classy.
Basil.
When you're a classy SOB like my boy,
You know.
the Spajo
One of my
over here.
buddies was like, I was with one of my buddies, and he was like, "Here, we got some Macallan." I guess it's like this really pricey.
It is a good whiskey.
Brian took a shot of
And
it.
he's like, here,
Boom.
dude. And he has his friend over. His friend brings this very expensive
Yeah.
bottle over, and then he's like, all right, cheers. And then everyone cheers. And I'm like, boom. And I down it, and then I'm looking at everyone else. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, Alex is like, this is sipping whiskey. I'm like, what is sipping whiskey exactly?
I get that.
Yeah.
Well, see, for makers,
Let's
I
get
sip
fucked up.
on, and then for Jameson, I take it as a shot. Because
Really?
Jameson kind of, you can sip on JMO, I guess, but it's a lot smoother for me, I guess. I
Really?
don't know. Yeah.
I think it's
Like right
sort
now,
of like a
I'm
price
kinda
thing. I guess it's a price
Sipping
thing.
on this.
That's
If it's
JMO.
more expensive,
No, it's not.
Totally is.
No, it's not. Let me see.
I promise
he
you that's
pours
JMO.
JMO into
I
a
had-
maker's bottle.
So I'll tell you what happened.
That is JMO.
it is JMO.
Whoa.
now you have to shoot it,
Now you
dude.
have to
Now I have to shoot it. You
Shoot
son of a
it,
bitch, you tricked me. You tricked me.
I'll tell you exactly what
I
happened.
die by my own sword. I die
great.
by my own sword.
My sister had all this whiskey at my mom's house, and then I kind of siphoned some and stole. And I didn't have anywhere to put it. I didn't have anywhere to put it, so I found an old Maker's bottle and I put it in the
Look at
Maker's
you.
bottle.
Oh, look at
But
you.
look at hey, you don't know,
Hey,
you don't
it
know your
works.
whiskey, my
Yep.
friend.
Well,
He was
no, I
sipping
know
on that like
yeah.
a classy man.
Hold on, I want some whiskey
Well,
now. We're talking about
I
it.
actually tasted a difference. You want me to hold your thing there?
No, I can actually walk
Sounded-
around
no
with
homo.
my mic.
Are you sure? Yeah. Before I could get to it, a spage.
Do you hold his
Before I
thing when
could
he
get
goes
to
to
it.
the
Yeah,
bathroom?
I had to say
Yes.
something because I know you were gonna jump on that.
Yeah.
You're really quick
I was
on
gonna
that.
jump on
Yeah.
that thing you were gonna hold,
Whoa.
but I didn't.
All right.
I didn't do that.
So I was getting my hair cut the other day.
Oh,
look at-
you're
look at
not
this.
reading like the.
Oh, you want the bottle?
Yeah, yeah, please.
All right, hold
Yeah.
on.
I mean, now that I know it's JMO, might as well just go.
Get crazy.
Yeah, let's get
Let's
a little.
get crazy, my
Go a little
friend.
nutty. in
So our
here.
YouTube,
So I went to. Oh, sorry. What?
our YouTube viewers are probably noticing. You can walk around.
Oh, I can
and
walk
continue
around.
to
Oh
talk.
yeah, look at him. He's like Ricky
Holding
Martin.
the mic.
Yeah.
He's like Ricky
Literally
Martin.
I get to hold my mic now because it used to be station, and
Airy.
it just didn't work for me. It didn't work, and Zol just told me that I have the ability to hold it, so I'm holding it now, and it feels great.
Yeah. And at the end of this podcast, we've already decided that you are going to drop that mic.
Yeah.
Right. It's only
yeah.
how much is this old? Just like it's like
Hey,
50
so
bucks
check
or
this out.
something, right?
Right. That mic, you got it off of a
50.
machine, like a
You
like a
guys,
vending
this is
machine.
super interesting.
25 bucks.
This is very interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm saying what you guys are talking about is very interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Shut the
You
fuck
should
up.
keep
Yeah.
Shut the
talking
fuck up.
about
No,
it.
no, we will.
I got my hair cut, and this guy came into the barber shop. White guy. He had a UCI hoodie on.
Uh-huh.
White guy.
Uh-huh.
Very awkward.
Why?
Pimple face.
Because
Let me tell you. He was awkward standing. He just kind of stands at the door, and he's like, "Hey, can I get a haircut?" And then everyone is like, "Did you make an appointment?" He's like, "No." And he's like, Calvin, are you open? No, I don't have any openings. Sean? No. Nah, man, everyone's already done, dude. Everyone's done for the day. Oh, okay. Thank you. And then he just kind of bolts and runs out the door. He wasn't looking at us. He just turns around and just kind of runs. So I'm like, oh shit. And then I see the mood in the He's wearing a backpack. Everyone sees the mood in the barbershop. This skinny white guy, probably 150 pounds. The whole mood in the barbershop shop changed. And I'm like, does anyone else think that guy's gonna come back and shoot us all? Dog,
Like a record scratch. Like,
dude, he came in
Should've
and
locked
the
the
way
doors.
how awkward he was. Dude, think about this: a room full of black guys got scared of a skinny white guy. One skinny white guy, dude.
what's funny is that
because
he
of
was
all
probably
these
thinking
he
the
fit the
same thing.
description of a school shooter.
Totally. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
100%
Right.
fits the description. So I don't know if I could say this. I don't know. My barber. Well, you don't know what barber.
I was
I'm not gonna
about to
name the name.
ask.
Yeah.
So,
My barber. You guys know my barber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know. Yeah.
He opens up his drawer, and he takes the clip out of the gun. He has a.
Oh shit, he's ready.
He has,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
yeah.
Good for him, dude.
He's like, okay, cool. I'm like, you were doing that whole time. He's like, dude, whenever. Yes.
anytime
Hey,
you see a skinny
dog.
white boy,
Hey, man.
looks like you might be going to college.
You know
Dude,
what?
it
Maybe
was-
that skinny white
now-
boy knew. He felt the other gun in the room.
I don't know what barbers have their guns at their station, but mine did.
and I'm not mad at that.
Yeah,
at
me
all.
neither. Hey, I'm cutting my hair.
I'm
I
getting my
want to be
haircut.
protected.
I'm in a very vulnerable place right now.
Yeah, someone can
So-
sneak up on you.
Someone rolls up in here, fucking start shooting. I'm like a jackass, fucking getting.
Have you guys ever imagined like what you would do if someone were to walk in the office with
All
a
the
gun?
time.
all the time?
Yep.
Like
You do?
Yeah,
all
I
the
do
time.
all the time.
Yep.
I do
All the
all the
time.
time.
I'm like, here's what I would do. You know what weird thought I had in my head? This is so weird. I took my kid to the bouncy thing at the
Yeah,
swap meet.
like the bounce
This
house?
is how fucked up my head is. We were at the swap meet this morning, and I took him to the bounce house. And my wife and Jackson are on one of the little bouncy things, and I have my daughter in the stroller, and I'm just on my phone. And the first thought that came into my head is, what if someone with a grenade came by and fucking threw it right under this thing? I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm checking myself, like, what? Like, why are you even having those sort of thoughts? And I'm
shit is happening.
If it did happen, how quickly would I fucking be able to grab it and throw it away into safety? Like, and I'm like,
if
and
you're
then
on
I'm
Call
like,
of
where
Duty,
the
you've got,
fuck
like,
would that
3
happen?
seconds.
Unless someone cooked it and then
Why
you're
does that
fucked.
happen to me though? Like, why?
Because
That
it's
happens to
happening.
me. I
but
feel.
Dude,
I
the
think about
chances of
scenarios like
sort
that
of
all
thing-
the time.
Really?
Yeah.
I think about fake scenarios
Me too.
like every day.
When I was little, I used to think of people breaking into my house, and I'd be like, okay, what would I do? Like,
If
I'd be
someone
laying
broke
in
in.
bed, and I'm like, I couldn't sleep, and I would just be like, what if someone breaks into my house? What I would do? Like, I'd be like, I'd probably grab this thing or grab something. I don't know why.
When I was a kid and I was home alone, I would also be thinking that, like, what if somebody breaks in? And I would usually have like a butcher knife pretty close to wherever I was,
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
if I was watching TV
Yeah,
or playing
same here.
video game. But it's a whole different scenario now. Like now, as a grown ass man, you take your kid out to the bouncy station and you're worried about a whole different thing, a
Yeah.
real life thing, where some psychopath just shows up and starts shooting shit.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
it's kind
It
of a
sucks
realistic
that
thing.
we're in this day of age.
I feel the same way though. Like whenever I go to a bar, we were just talking about this. Whenever I go to a bar, I hate it when other men try to talk to me. Like other dudes come
One
and
of my biggest pet peeves.
yeah, I hate it. I'm like, dude, you're not here to make friends with me. I know you're not. You're here to get laid, obviously, or I don't know, just
Well,
hang out with
maybe
your
he's got a
buddies or something.
vibe. He probably has a vibe. He's getting that vibe.
Dude, I don't
he
know.
is there to get laid.
Trying to get that Peruvian rattlesnake.
Man, he's gonna need a lot of dough. Let me tell you.
He's gonna need to pay me a
Yeah.
lot of money.
A lot
I'm
of
gonna
money.
be
And
really
then-
drunk.
But it's funny because when you told that story, Breeze, about the barbershop thing, I had the white guy's perspective, right? Like, I'm a nerdy college kid. I just see maybe on the outside something that says barbershop. I'm thinking, oh, this is like a Great Cuts or something. I walk in, I write my name down, I get my hair cut, right? He walks in, and then it's a room full of black dudes. It's a black barbershop, and he's like, oh, wait, this isn't what I expected. All the black dudes are looking at him like, the fuck are you doing here? And he's like, I don't think I know what I'm doing here anymore. You know, like, he's awkward
Yeah, you could
too.
be right.
That seems straight as like a comic relief scene out of like a movie barbershop.
Yeah.
like some
Yeah.
like something intense is
He
going
looked
on.
So, and it was weird because he looked socially awkward. The situation was definitely awkward.
Right.
Oh, he was there
Because
too.
As much what?
Nothing.
Stop it. If even if he went in with the intention of just like getting a haircut, which
Yeah.
I'm sure he did. He looked awkward anyway.
How does hair look like?
In general,
Did he have a lot of
fucked up.
hair?
Fucked up, dog. That motherfucker needed a haircut.
Dude, he probably felt so awkward and embarrassed that he did that, and he was like,
he
"Fuck,
looked like
I
he
gotta
would be
leave."
pretty awkward, even if this
matter what.
situation
Yeah.
Yeah.
hasn't
He's like
prevented-
walking out of the
itself.
barbershop talking to himself. I'm never gonna see these
Hey,
guys
did you
again.
see
It's
that?
okay.
Did you see that Black China sex tape?
No, I saw the dick sucking part.
Yeah.
Didn't seem very enthused. She didn't
No.
seem enthused at all.
No,
She's a porn star.
she's not a porn star.
She's just a
She's just
fucking,
like
just
don't
a
know.
fat chick trying to get money.
She's supposed to be thick, but to
She's
me,
not
she's
thick.
kind of fat.
There's a thin line between thick
fat
and fat.
thick, yeah. There's a very thin line, and it's being pushed often
Yeah.
between fat and thick. And I love some thickness.
So is Black
thick-
China
I love
right on the
some
line?
thicky thick.
Some thickums.
But
Where does Black China fall?
it depends on everyone's line is different places.
Oh.
Some people find her attractive.
I guess I don't.
I don't either at
I
all.
don't.
But I don't like
I
big
watched
old girls
I
either.
watched it. And I'm like, ugh.
I mean, there's chubby
If you know you're
chasers.
being filmed, put your back into it.
Yeah, get a little enthused. You
You know
know.
what I mean? Just get in
I
there.
mean, you're obviously
Look
doing
like-
this for a reason.
Yeah.
You're gonna
leaked-
put it out there.
People think she leaked her own sex tape.
Paris Hilton wasn't super enthused.
Zero enthusiasm.
Any-
No,
Anybody-
super. Yeah.
Dude, there has not been a celebrity sex tape that I've seen that I was like, that girl put it down.
Yeah,
Hey,
neither.
what celebrity do you guys think that would be
Put
be a
it
good
down?
lay? Yeah,
Put it down.
yeah, putting it down.
You know what?
Just the top, right off
you
the
know
top of your head.
Taylor Swift.
Oh no way!
What?
Is that a
Yeah.
white thing?
Dude.
No,
Is that a
I-
white
like-
thing?
Taylor Swift.
telling you.
Taylor Swift looked like a boring
Dude,
lay.
she looks
dude.
like
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What is going on right
What's
now?
happening?
What do you
Dude,
mean?
I'm telling you, those are the ones that are always the freaks.
No,
the ones you look at and you're
no,
like,
you're
no.
wrong.
pure
I
vanilla
know
in
what
the
you're
bedroom.
saying, but I don't think this is the case. with
Yeah,
Taylor.
I
I
bet
think
Taylor
it's
Swift
dude.
is a freak.
There's some chicks that are so hot that they think it's
Just
like
the
it's
fact
just a
that
pleasure
they're-
fucking. You should
Yeah.
just be happy you're fucking me. I don't
Yeah.
have to really do anything. I've seen
Taylor
I've seen the
Swift
Kim
is-
Kardashian tape.
I don't
I've
find the
seen
Kardashians hot though. Only the
little baby ones.
So who comes to your mind?
no, not that one.
On my head, who'd put it down? I mean, whoever I would say would be obvious. Like, like Amber Rose or like
No, I mean like a movie star.
Angelina
I thought
Jolie.
that's what we were
Angelina
doing.
Jolie, yeah, that's good.
I think
For sure.
Angelina
Yeah,
Jolie
I mean, that one's
looked
out
like
there in
she-
the open.
She looked like she'd fucking like bite me
And take your
like
fucking
like suck my blood.
yeah, she
Yeah,
would. Yeah.
she looks like she'd
Well,
like
dude,
fucking
she went through that
vampire me.
whole like Billy Bob Thornton phase.
She had his
where
blood
where-
on, like-
Yeah, she
fucking
looks like
on
she'd
her
do some
necklace.
weird, like some weird ass shit. Oh, you know who else? Eva Mendes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
She looked like she'd put it down.
You know who I think
Wait, am
would
I
be
thinking
fun?
about the right girl?
Yeah,
I don't know because Ava Mendes is
No, yeah,
Ava Mendes
Ryan
like
Gosling's
2003.
wife.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Ryan Gosling's wife.
Why? Why? What do you mean? 2003.
Like hotness level, she was
Yeah.
hot back then.
She's just a little older now.
No, she's
Oh,
still
she's
hot.
still pretty
No?
fucking
Still
hot.
You know
dude.
who I think would put it down? Kate Beckinsale.
Why do you keep bringing her out?
I love her.
Because she's
Really?
so hot. Dude,
She
I'm on
is
that
so
train
hot.
too.
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
She is hot. You need to get on that
Can someone
Instagram.
pull up a picture of what she looks like really quick?
Oh yeah, definitely. Here, I'll just show you my camera roll.
She actually I think that she might actually be a little vanilla in the bed. I watched some bloopers of the Total Recall that she's in. She's
Who?
in that with
Who? Eva Mendes?
no, your girl.
Oh, Kate Beckinsale.
Kate Beckinsale.
Uh-huh.
So at the end, like it's a
Check it
crazy action flick. It's a crazy action flick.
Oh yeah. Oh,
they're
dude.
fighting and, like,
You know
throwing
what?
down.
She
She's
looks
fun,
like-
and she has that accent. She has that
She
English
looks
accent.
like she's a good time. I mean,
She was dating like a 25-year-old for like a while last year, and I was so jealous. I wanted to murder that guy.
Well, dude, so in the blooper scenes in this movie, she's like a murderer,
Yeah.
basically, like a high caliber like assassin in the movie.
Yeah.
She's a
What movie is this?
how
This
old
is
is
Total
this chick?
Recall.
Oh
Fif-
my
like
god, look at
49.
this.
and they show like the
How
bloopers.
49, 50.
And when they're like punching, like she'll accidentally like connect with a punch. She's like, "Oh, sorry, so sorry,
love that.
I'll apologize." And I'm like, "Oh, look at you! She went from like assassin to my apologies.
She's so
Want
hot.
me to rob it? Want me to take my knickers
Dude,
off?"
she's 44 years old.
Yeah,
She's
she
44
looks
years
great.
sexy.
Wow,
yeah.
dude. Hold
Yeah.
on. I'm
Did I just put you on to Kate Beckinsale?
Well, I've
Go ahead
seen
and
her
follow
before.
that sale train.
All right. But yes, I
Ever since Underworld.
I do think
Yeah,
there are
Underworld for
definitely some movie stars out there that
You know who also puts it down? Bill Cosby.
oh
Too soon?
oh never too soon, man.
Dude, he's still doing stand up though.
That's
I
what I
heard-
hear.
yeah, he is
I
still doing
heard
stand-up.
he's still
He
doing
was
stand
the
up.
whole entire time.
Oh, speaking of stand-up, did you guys hear this Monique scandal thing that's going on?
Who's
So
Monique?
Monique is this? She's
Oh,
a
yeah, she's hilarious.
yeah. So she's a
comedian?
black comedian, kind of bigger girl.
She's hilarious.
She got $500,000 from Netflix
For what?
and for her stand-up special, and
Oh, I did
that's
hear
what they
about
offered
this.
her.
Uh-huh.
And she's
Complained
like,
about.
she was like, you know what? This is fucking disrespectful. I'm worth more than that. It's because I'm a woman. It's because you guys are racist.
Stop,
so.
stop.
And it's like, nah, don't do that.
No.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Now and I heard this, so I'll quote Charlemagne the God on the Brilliant Idiots podcast, where he was saying you can't weaponize these type of things. She's
No.
weaponizing the black women's movement. She's weaponizing I'm a woman type of thing and making it to her personal gain.
Yeah, the
So
problem with
I-
that is that you're so whenever you mention those things, you're so quickly to dismiss the reality of what's coming at you.
Thank you.
Here's
so,
the,
so
here's
and
the
that's
other
what's
problem. The other problem is that she signed the contract.
no,
Like,
no,
it's
they
a
didn't.
contract.
No, she didn't sign the contract.
They just
it was
gave
the
up?
No, it was the offer. So she
she
got
turned it
offered.
down.
Yeah, she turned it down because she's
Oh.
like, "Fuck off."
But you know
it's
what?
like
I don't even know who
500 grand.
Monique is.
But
Me
that's
neither.
the point.
Yeah.
Do you know who Kevin Hart is?
Yeah, of course.
Do you know who Chris Rock is?
Of course.
Can you quote some jokes from them?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think you can quote a Monique joke?
No, I don't even know who this lady is.
Well,
so
there you go,
yeah,
dude.
exactly.
There you go.
Monique
Yeah.
is not. Monique is. I mean, respect to her. She's been in a lot of stuff. But I can't.
She's
I-
been in
I-
a couple shows back in the 90s, right?
She was a lot of shows.
Yeah,
dude.
okay,
She's a
but I
very
didn't even know she was doing
she's-
stand-up.
She's very famous, and I've never even seen her stand up, so I can't tell you if it's good or bad.
Has
Honestly,
she ever had a Netflix special?
No, she turned.
She ever had
she turned it
a
down.
special?
Probably, I'm sure.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like
But I
known.
mean, no one's if Kevin Hart comes into town, people are like, oh shit, Kevin Hart's coming into town. I gotta
He's
go.
the highest paid
If
comedian.
Monique, I mean, even Chris Rock. I mean, fuck. Even let's get a lesser caliber and say like Donnell Rawlings. You know who that is?
No.
Ashley Larry from
Oh, yeah, okay.
from the Chappelle Show. Even if he came, I mean, you would at least know who he is.
It
but
seems like she's not super confident on how well that special is going to do, because if you
That
take
sh-
500 grand and that special kills, then the next time you go to Netflix, you're
Yeah,
like
yeah.
2 million.
So that's
You gotta
why you
you
go
saw
out.
what I did.
Yeah.
But
2 million.
But
5
instead,
million.
she got insulted.
And you know what? 500 grand is a lot of
500
fucking
grand
money,
is a
dude.
shitload of money.
Yeah,
I
if
feel
you're
like if
worth
somebody were to
500 grand,
offer me-
then you have no self fucking esteem.
Yeah. Wait, say it again.
Wait, what?
I'm worth more. You have zero
Yeah.
self-esteem if you can't even put yourself at 500 grand.
Well, I think she has a lot of self-esteem. I think she's just at the
Too
point.
much.
My-
Maybe she's
Just
a little
too much.
delusional.
My problem,
There it
There's
is.
a
yeah,
difference
yeah.
between self-esteem and ego.
She
Yeah.
has a really
Yeah.
big ego.
My problem with
But
her
my-
is that she went with the
Self-esteem
women in the
would've taken
racist
that
thing.
500K is what I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah,
Bit
I figured
delusional.
that.
My
on
problem
her,
is that she
uh,
went with the woman in the racist thing. Like, hey, that has
That's a
nothing
bad
to do
man.
with
You know
it.
what? What it does is it waters down
Yeah, it's
the actual topic.
And
So
then she
like
put
the
herself
women's
in the-
movement, like the like even black women has come a long
Absolutely.
way. And if you go and do some shit like this, and everyone calls you out on some bullshit,
I call it a
the
setback.
next time there's a legitimate fucking case that happens, someone's gonna go and say like, "Oh no, you're just doing that Monique thing."
Yeah.
You know, even though it could be a legitimate, like a legitimate
You're right,
situation
you're right.
where a black woman might be mistreated or not paid properly from what she was doing. She
like,
tried
you
to
could
get
just say woman
everybody.
in general.
She tried to get everybody together. She like,
Like,
comedians
rally the troops.
Comedians unite.
For
Comedians
me
are
and my
like,
money.
yeah.
Comedians unite. They're not paying me the money I should have gotten paid.
very
This is
selfish
because I'm
reasons.
black.
She's quoted at,
and then
at
all the
she wanted
comedians,
Dave Chappelle money.
everybody
She's
was like,
quoted at that, by the way.
hold the fuck up. I'm not gonna stop because she was trying to get people to stop
like,
fucking
strike?
with Netflix. It was like, get the fuck
Wow.
out of here.
Yeah.
The fuck? I'm getting paid exactly what my worth is, and bitch, so are you.
And yeah,
You are too.
And
Everybody-
now, when she does finally release that special
Everyone's
on
gonna be
whatever
like-
she does, they're gonna be like, "This better be
This
worth,
better be worth
more than
500,000.
500 grand." Yeah.
So wherever she releases her next
Yeah, she
special,
just
it better
fucking
be
shit up.
it better be
Shot
some
herself in the foot.
500,000 fucking.
why
some
don't
shit.
people? It seems like these people would have like PR, like public.
They do.
Like,
No,
They do.
but sometimes,
Sometimes they don't have good
sometimes,
PR.
yeah.
The cell phones in
And-
every person's pocket.
True.
No, but also, I think
no, all
she-
it takes is a tweet.
All it
she
takes
can.
is one fucking
Well,
picture.
she
and tweet.
she went out and she verbalized it. She did an interview on the Breakfast Club on Monday, I believe, and she was every time you brought up facts, every time somebody brought up facts, she would just go like, "Oh, you see, because you're trying to put a black woman down.
Oh, geez.
Get the fuck out of here." This is what happened. And you notice every time someone does some shit like this,
Don't cry
it
wolf
makes
on
the
that
movement watered down. Like when this bitch with Aziz happened with the girl, with the
discredits
hashtag Me Too.
everyone.
Don't
But now,
stop,
did you hear
or
the hashtag Me
don't
Too?
hard or not
Ever
so
since
hard.
then, you heard the voices of the hashtag Me Too kind of go down, right?
Yeah, I've been using them on Trump's tweet.
But you notice that been going down because now that the Aziz thing happened, they're like, hold on, dude. There's some
that's not
holes.
Me Too.
There's some holes in this Me Too movement, dude, and it kind of it reduces the voice of the movement that's trying to go through.
And
I
it's
think the
also
Me Too
silencing
movement.
the internet voice itself.
I think the Me Too movement.
majority of the internet voice.
I think the Me Too movement is necessary.
I do too.
But there's definitely holes in it that need to be, and sometimes people do things for their on their own agenda.
That's the shitty part about social media. You can't control everyone that tries to jump on that bandwagon.
It
Because
is,
they're
but
gonna
at
be
least,
like,
at
"Me
least people
too."
are getting called out for it now. Like, I'm
People
glad.
Which is good, yeah.
People
People,
should.
should, yeah, definitely.
Speaking of what we should do, again, y'all should subscribe
Yes.
to this podcast.
Hashtag subscribe.
Hashtag
Right here.
subscribe.
Click it. Buttons like right
Go to our
here.
Instagram,
Listen to producer Zol.
Facebook,
And
all
hit
the
that
links
subscribe
are on there.
button right there.
iTunes. And for those non-iPhone users, you sons of bitches, it's on. We have a link for that too.
We have a link for all that shit. Just go on our Instagram page or Facebook page. The Donkey Show Podcast on Instagram. Donkey Show MMA on Facebook. And if you want to email pictures of your dick, send it straight to Espejo's email. Espejo, go ahead.
Wesley P. Seymour.
All right, we gotta do commercial.
And he throws in my initial, which happens to be.
I know we primarily cover UFC, MMA type fights on here, but the Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz fight was last night, and it was pretty freaking epic. I know you guys didn't watch it.
Big boys.
We didn't.
It was
boxing, right?
Yeah, knockout.
Knockout?
dude.
Really?
Dude,
Oh, wow.
I'll break it down to you guys.
Please do, sir.
Round 1 through 3 was kind of slow. Round 4 through 6, Wilder lands a square in the temple. Quack-cow. In the temple, Luis goes down. Now, let me give you some background about both these gentlemen. They were supposed to fight about 3 months ago. Luis Ortiz pops hot for steroids. So now Deontay Wilder fights some other guy that he's already knocked out before in the past, knocks him out, and then now the fight that should have happened a couple of months ago happened last night between Deontay Wilder, who is 40 now, 40-0 with 39 knockouts.
So does
Damn.
Does he beat
Mayweather? No, Mayweather has 50.
Mayweather is
I thought he had
50 and
41.
No, it's 50 and 0.
Yeah, he's 50
damn.
But
Conor
think about
was
it.
his 50.
He's knocked out
Yeah.
every single person he has ever fought except for one person. Completely knocked out.
Do you think he can break Mayweather's record? Is it possible?
So I'm gonna get to that
Okay.
because if the
I would love to see that.
yeah that'd be really cool, right? If Anthony Joshua wins his fight, then the Wilder Joshua fight's gonna happen.
What is
What is Anthony Joshua's
Anthony
record
Joshua, he's the English guy. the
Yeah, I
English
know
kid?
who he
his
is,
record,
but what's
yeah?
his record? Do you know?
Fuck, dude, he's undefeated as well.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, oh, shit. Dude,
exciting.
he just looks like he breaks people.
I know.
He looks.
That's gonna be a good fight. So Luis Ortiz he was oh shit, sorry.
back, yeah.
Okay. Luis Ortiz looked like he was winning the whole fight,
Yeah.
essentially. And then just at the very end,
got
round
clocked,
10, he got clocked, dude, and then
He wouldn't get
Deontay
up?
Wilder is somebody who if he hits you, that name Wilder is appropriately named because he looks like he's completely out of control when he smells blood. He's like crazy swinging, dude, crazy swinging.
chucking him.
But it's like a controlled chaos type of thing. Like he's really swinging, but he's landing, and it just looks like the Swarm. Oh, that's why the Swarm named it that. Okay. Shout out Swarm. It just looked like a swarm of punches, and he gets real crazy. But he ended up winning in the 10th round by TKO, and it was great. And it was sad because Luis Ortiz he looks like a potato. He literally looks like a fucking potato.
Like
dog.
just loppy,
Like-
kind of like snub.
Just a potato. I mean, think about it. I mean, potatoes are
Mr.
solid,
Potato?
right?
Potatoes are solid.
He's
You can.
dude. This guy looked like he got hit like if you punched a potato.
Oh shit.
He is potato shaped, dog. It was crazy. It was crazy to watch it because Wilder is punching him, but like it looks like he's absorbing punches opposed to taking them.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
just
know
like-
anything about boxing. The
Same here.
only fight that I'm excited about is
I wish
the
you guys
May
would've saw
5th. Cinco de Mayo, Canelo's fighting.
Yeah, it's just a
Triple
rematch.
G. Yep.
Oh, the
Triple G
rematch?
versus
The
Canelo.
rematch.
It was pretty good.
That day is gonna be a shit
And
show
both
everywhere.
of them, just a little fun fact, both of them have daughters with some sort of physical disability. And Deontay Wilder started fighting to make money to help get better care for his daughter.
Oh, that's cool.
She
And now
has
he's making
fibroba.
mills.
Well, that didn't sound right. And Luis Ortiz is from Cuba, and he fled Cuba with his family to come to America to get better doctors for his special needs
shit.
daughter.
Oh,
So
shit,
little
that's
fun
cool.
fact for you guys. So if Anthony Joshua wins his fight, Wilder won his fight.
I'd watch that.
That would do that. We have.
I like Anthony
We
Joshua.
finally in boxing have heavyweights, like a solid heavyweight division. There's another guy by the name of Tyson Fury. Have you guys heard of this gentleman?
I have.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury. He's an English guy. He's 6'9", every bit of 400 pounds.
6'9".
He's 6'9", dude. He's undefeated. The last person he beat in 2015, when the last time he fought, because he's not fighting anymore because of he has like Sinead O'Connor mental disabilities.
I don't know what that
Or
means.
I'm sorry, like he's
Sinead
very
The bald lady?
mental shit going on with him. Like he needs medication.
Wait, didn't
type
Sinead
shit.
O'Connor just recently pass away?
No, she threatened to kill herself though. It's weird. I guess that's a weekly thing. But so we have a nice little heavyweight division. We have
Who's
Anthony
Klitschko?
Joshua.
Is he in the mix?
Klitschko. So Klitschko is the guy who fucked Hayden Panettiere. You know the girl from Heroes.
He boned that chick.
That's his wife.
That cheerleader.
Oh,
that's his
oh,
wife.
Yeah, that's
She's a
Klitschko's wife.
small little thing.
She's small.
Is
dude.
he a heavyweight?
Klitschko's 6'6" heavyweight. He fought Anthony Joshua, and he lost to Anthony Joshua. So Tyson Fury fought Klitschko and beat Klitschko as well. And Klitschko is a legend in Russia, dude. His brother is, this one's Waldemir. I forgot what Vladimir. I forgot what his brother's name is, but he's like
Vladimir Klitschko.
Who's Waldemir?
Isn't
That's
that
the
one of the
Hayden
wizards
Panettiere guy?
from the Harry Potter?
Maybe.
Professor
Same
from
place
Professor
in Russia.
Vladimir.
But the heavyweight division in boxing is getting really, really
It's
proper.
getting stacked.
Well,
Getting
good
really
for
sick.
them.
I love
Right?
it. UFC 223.
Boom!
Was it 223?
222.
Sorry, 222. Dude, great fights.
Freaking
Yes,
great
fireworks.
fucking
Great
fights.
fights.
We
A
should
little bit of
actually
everything.
cheers to that fight.
Let's
get a little
let me
cheers to
let
yesterday.
me
Hey,
hook you up
get
here.
Get this cup filled up
Let
a
me-
little bit. Just a little taste.
Just a little.
Just let me get a little taste.
To a card that some
Oh,
said
no,
should
hey,
not
hey,
have
hey,
even
hey.
been a pay-per-view
That's enough.
card.
That's enough.
Share a little
to one of the
taste.
best cards that shouldn't have been a fucking.
Just a little
Mhm.
taste here. Let me throw this.
spelt it's supposed to be Vladimir because they
Here we go.
But Vladimir is what it's
what it's
spelled.
spelled.
But I
Let's
think
cheers
they
to
all
this,
say Vladimir,
yeah.
and his brother is Vitaly.
To the
Okay, got
222.
it.
To the 222.
That was a good card.
Mm-hmm.
Stacked, I guess. Stacked with a whole bunch of people that are in our world pretty big deal, but in everyone else's world, they don't know who they are.
Cyborg making a name for herself.
Yana Kutsukaya, dude, versus Chris Cyborg. I love that. Yana Kutsukaya has parents who are professional at some things. I think gymnasts or something like that.
Jiu-jitsu?
She took a punch from Cyborg, and I was
And it
like,
was done.
Jesus Christ. She took a punch, and she took it like she said no when it hit.
Yeah, she's like,
Like she
oh,
took it, oh no!
Yeah.
is that what it
no,
feels like
no,
for
no,
a man
no,
to hit me?
I'm out.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't want this anymore.
out, I'm
That's
out.
what it looked like.
Yeah.
So she was
Visually,
very,
that's what it
Her
looked
body,
her body
told
language
her
was
brain was
oh,
like,
no.
"Hey, we're out."
These are
Oh no,
Good
but
luck.
it also looked like a man punched her.
I didn't even drink my drink.
It was
after
like,
we
that's
cheers.
bad luck.
dare you.
I'm so
That's
Oh.
bad luck, man. Yeah.
Sorry.
She looked like Jesus take the wheel, and then she just.
She, I don't know. It was weird. Do you think she came in with that? With like, I think I can be because you
Yeah.
don't hear girls.
She
Yeah.
came in strong, dude.
Yeah,
she
but
came
you
in
don't
strong.
intimidated.
She did that
You don't-
takedown really
okay,
quick.
Think about this: the confidence that Cyborg has in her ability to beat some of the women is very clear. Like she's like, I'm gonna beat her.
Yeah.
But the girls who fight Cyborg don't talk how Cyborg talks about the girls. So like the girl didn't say like, oh, I'm gonna go in there and this is gonna be easy money. Shout out Sugar Sean. This is gonna be easy money for me. No one goes in there fight like that with everyone's already. She's got Mike Tyson syndrome going on. where
But
people
here's
already
the problem with
beaten.
Cyborg. I don't like to hate. I apologize. I don't like to hate on Cyborg. I really don't. But once again, they pulled some chick from another organization that fought at a weight class below Cyborg and got her to fight at Cyborg's own weight class.
The
Like,
thing with
there's
Cyborg,
nobody in her
I
weight
know.
class.
Well, that is one of the things, but
that's-
also
yeah.
they can't. I mean, dude, come on. She can get girls to come at weight, but you're not gonna find anybody who like someone worth fighting. Like that would give Cyborg a run for her money at all within that division.
They
So
just don't
gotta
exist
pull-
yet.
Well, that's
They
what I
don't
love about
exist.
Cyborg fights. Like they just throw anyone in there. They can give her a bear for the next fight. She'll fuck it up, and that's that's what I love because I want to see her keep running through these people,
Do
but I
you-
also want to see the upset.
Yeah, I want
I
to.
want to see both
I
sides.
thought last night was going to be an upset.
I did
That
as
was
well.
the longest fight.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude, that was
zero
it was short.
interest
Dude,
in that.
Well, she
As
came in.
soon
She
as-
came in strong.
No, she didn't.
I thought she came in a little
She
strong
came in
with
strong.
with
She
the
got a
clinch.
takedown.
She got a takedown, and she was in the clinch for a little bit.
I thought you were talking about the beginning of the
No,
fight.
no, no.
'Cause
The
the
beginning
beginning
of
of
the
the
fight,
fight,
no.
she's just like, wow.
She had a takedown, and then she was in the clinch for a minute, and then it all fell apart.
And then a solid punch landed
Yeah.
right on her face,
I
and
felt
she was
so
like,
bad for
"Oh
her.
god, that
because
hurt."
As soon, yeah, she did not look.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
did
she was
not-
done.
Yeah, she looked like the punch really, really fucking hurt.
Yeah, just like Ronda Rousey, the first time that someone actually punched her in
like,
the
"Oh my
face
God, that
for the
hurt."
first
Like, oh,
time.
fuck, this
She's
is
like,
real.
"Oh, is that what it feels like to get
I've
punched
been
in the
doing this
face?"
to people this whole time. I'm so
This is how it
sorry.
feels?
Maybe I should have
so
practiced
sorry.
that. in the gym.
So what do you guys think about Cyborg saying, Amanda Nunes, you call me out, come get it?
They're gonna do it.
Yeah,
They're
it's
gonna do it.
Guaranteed
It's gonna go
happen.
down, and
Guaranteed
Amanda
gonna
Nunes is
happen.
gonna get her ass.
Amanda
kicked.
Nunes, it might be a good fight. Amanda Nunes is gonna take the fucking fight because she's a big girl too.
Yeah,
dog.
she is.
Yeah,
So
but I
Amanda-
don't see that
She's a
going
bit, when you
Amanda's
saw,
way.
dude. When you if you see how big Amanda Nunes is, you'll be like, okay, I think this might be a pretty good fight.
You think so?
Dana White wants it. Chris Cyborg asked for it. Amanda Nunes asked for it. Now Amanda Nunes is one of the first people that I'm hearing that she's kind of calling Cyborg
Yeah,
out,
she is. She
which is crazy because
her
who the
last
fuck calls out a
fight
lion?
was
another lion.
Yeah.
I don't.
younger
I
lion.
like that. I like that because she is the lioness.
Mm-hmm.
She is the lioness.
Oh, yeah,
She
that's
is.
her
It is her
thing,
nickname.
right?
She's also a young lion.
What was
coming up.
Amanda's last fight? Didn't she fought who did she fight last? Didn't she like pull out last minute? She was supposed to fight Shevchenko, right? And then she pulled out.
I think that was the last fight, and she hold on, Amanda.
And they were supposed to do a rematch, and then she apologized because she's like, "Oh, I didn't know my back, or my doctor didn't clear me, or something like that."
Dude, she's 5'8", dude. She's a tall chick too.
How big is Cyborg?
Yeah, I do
Like
not know
five-
how tall she is.
Cyborg is about 5'8",
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
That might
That
be
could
a
be an
good-
even match.
That's what I'm
'cause
saying.
Amanda
This
Nunes
isn't-
Man,
is a
I don't
killer.
know. I just
Yeah,
don't
she beat.
see.
Yeah, it was Valentina.
Yeah, Valentina.
Shevchenko.
Shevchenko.
He's also a badass.
Yeah, she's a badass. She's a respectable.
Well, if you guys want to take my money,
Well, Cyborg got
Okay,
it done
man.
very quickly in
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what? I'd like to
opening act.
I'd like to go out like that.
closing it.
Yeah.
You know, I want to go out like that. Don't bink me up and tear me down like fucking.
just fuck
you
me
know,
up. Like,
yeah,
in
because
one.
there's some fights that it's like a long time to actually beat the person and get them out of there because they're so skilled, but that person is just so dumb that they don't want to go down. And it's like, dude,
I
you're
refuse
just,
to give up.
Just please stop.
Just go down.
How
Dare
they?
someone?
How
That is
dare you?
my
No, you have
bad.
to take the call.
That was my
Take
bad.
the call. Take the call.
It's
Yeah, just take the call.
no.
No, just take it.
No.
So if we're gonna place bets on who wins on the Cyborg versus Nunez fight,
I'll get Cyborg.
I
If
also
you guys
would
wanna-
put Cyborg.
I'll take Cyborg too.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh, what the
I
fuck?
think she's going to be the
Soul,
favorite.
you want to go on this?
I'm always gonna take Cyborg.
yeah,
Bitches.
dude. I mean, who would go
I don't
the other
want
way?
to. I mean, I want to make money, right?
Hey,
You wanna
but
lose
so
money.
Yana Kunskaya gets her ass kicked in about
She's
a minute
kinda-
32
she's kinda
minutes.
cute,
How
right?
much did she make?
100 grand.
Now that we
Ah,
can place
nice.
bets
Not
on.
bad. That's not bad for
We can
having
make
like.
bets on the time.
So
The
she
time,
came in.
brain
Okay,
damage.
So hold on. So have you guys heard of Mackenzie Dern before today?
Yes, but just from the hype for this
Yes,
fight.
and
Okay.
also after her fight, I went to go to her Instagram page, and
She's hot.
yeah, she is
We'll
hot.
get to her
Yeah.
shortly. What do you think? So what do you think she got paid? We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Yeah.
Cyborg, $500,000. No win
Nice.
bonus.
Oh,
just
did she do a
half
Netflix special?
$1,000,000 to show up, and
I like what you did
I like
there.
$500,000 richer for what? What, a minute 30,
Minute
2 minutes
35?
in a.
Minute after,
Yeah.
or
Minute 35
fight after
in the
that,
cage.
Frankie Edgar versus Brian Ortega.
Oh, Brian
Here's the thing.
Ortega.
I know. Well, here's the thing.
Jeez.
Frankie Edgar, you just wonder when Father Time is going to come and tap him and say, like, that's enough. You don't know if it was going to be this fight. You don't know if it was going to be the next fight because he only fights 2 times a year. He's not an active fighter. He fights about twice a year. Not because he's getting old. He's just always, since he was in his prime, fought twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to give him props because he came into this fight. He had a guaranteed title fight challenge, and Max Holloway had to pull
Well,
out.
he took it anyway.
Max Holloway pulls out. Brian Ortega comes in, and it's better for the fans and for everyone that it happened in this manner. I think everything happens for a reason.
Well-
And with this particular situation, if we would have saw Frankie Edgar go in there and fight Max Holloway, we would have seen him getting beaten up just how we did in this one.
Oh,
yeah,
I think so too.
I'd agree.
I think I
Yeah.
would put my money on Holloway.
So we just got to watch a better fight
Yeah.
in Brian Ortega.
And no
versus
one's-
Max
no one's
Holloway.
mad
the
at this
uppercut,
fight.
dude. That uppercut
Dude,
came from
yeah.
Pennsylvania all the way across the country,
Dog,
right
jeez,
into
dude.
California,
Dog, and when
across
he,
the country,
he
wind up.
lifted
That-
him off his feet.
Dude,
That elbow though. That
him
elbow
up.
That
set.
elbow
that
started
elbow
everything
setup.
off.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
God,
elbow, and that
everything-
was
dude,
done.
Brian Ortega is clean, dude.
Yeah.
So here's what I think is happening. Is my mic? Oh, there
That's
we go.
good. That's
Okay, so here's what I think is happening. We're seeing the evolution of mixed martial arts right now, and we're just seeing little tiny seeds of new blood coming in, but new blood that you see might be very dominant.
Dude, Brian Ortega was a
is
comeback kid.
Yeah.
He started off as the guy that would get that win at the very end, kind of losing
Yeah.
round 1, round 2, and then
Yeah.
come back and get that finish. And then all of a sudden, the last fight, chokes out Cub
Chokes out Cub
Swanson in a
I mean,
crazy manner.
You gotta look. You gotta see all the danger this guy
He's
poses.
coming in hungry.
Well,
Dude,
I mean,
this-
not only he comes in with a sick ground game.
Dude,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Sick
And that's...
ground game. And his
And
stand-up.
striking. Yeah.
And
his
Frankie
striking
Edgar
against
is like
Frankie
one of the
Edgar.
greatest wrestlers
all
ever.
around. I was having a conversation with someone about this, and they were like, "What are you going for?" I'm like, "I want to see Brian Ortega win." They're like, "You know what, Frankie Edgar, just because he's been in the game for so long, I want to see him do well." But I'm like, I don't think it's gonna happen.
It was
New
one of those
blood.
ones where, like, dude,
Yeah.
so they're such likable fighters.
Yeah.
But, dude, Ortega, brand new. Ortega, like, the reason how that elbow came in is, like, dude, Ortega said that I'm the longer, taller fighter. Like, I wanted to keep at a distance. Frankie got in close. I couldn't throw my punches, so I went for an elbow. Boom.
Landed.
Dude, clean.
It was a clean elbow. I think that Brian Ortega is probably going to beat Max Holloway. I think
that's
he's
gonna-
beat
that's
Max Holloway.
gonna happen.
Dude,
That's
we're
gonna
looking at
have to
two
happen
people.
now.
We're looking at two. Their ethnicities are strong. Let me give it some context. Max Holloway, Hawaiians. We know Hawaiians are just naturally fucking strong willed. It doesn't matter because we see Max Holloway, he's a skinny motherfucker, but Hawaiians are very strong willed type people. Same thing with Mexicans, dude. They're super strong, mentally strong people. That's why boxing is just riddled with Mexicans, dude, and that's why they do so well, and that's why you see the Mexican type of style of fighting. People will say it. That's what Conor McGregor said. He's like, he's got a Mexican. You gotta be able to fight like a Mexican.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Like,
What he
because
meant.
that's how they do. So I think that's going to be a really good fight. But I think Max Holloway is probably going to lose that fight, dude.
I've got
I
Max
wanna
Holloway. If we were to do bets
Oh,
now, I'd put my
really?
money on Max
Yeah,
Holloway.
really. We're
But
probably
just
not
like
gonna
the
see it
Frankie,
until, like,
I love
July.
them both.
We're not going to see
That's
that
gonna be a
until
good
July.
fight when that happens.
So Brian Ortega, $200,000 for that fight.
Get
$100,000
outta
to
here.
show
That's
up.
good, man.
$100,000 to
win.
win.
Hell yeah.
Good for
Yep.
him,
Yeah.
dude.
Frankie
Good for
Edgar,
him. Oh, let me guess.
150.
Yeah, 150.
195.
Oh,
Damn, that's
Pretty
good.
much made the
Yeah, pretty
same
much the
amount.
same.
Wow.
Just to show.
Dude,
Brian,
he got knocked the fuck.
yeah,
He
dude.
got
You get
knocked
a
the
double down.
fuck
fuck
out.
out.
Oh, what's
Hello.
that?
You would have got a double down if you won.
I don't know if Frankie Edgar would have. It doesn't say that. It just says he got 195
I'd love to know
grand
the number
just to
if he
fight.
won.
Nice.
But he's an ex-champion. Those guys usually have pretty
He got
nice
mad respect
He's
from
one of the
everyone,
top
dude.
20 names.
Connor
But,
shot him out.
okay.
Max Holloway shot him out.
Because he's a legend.
Yeah.
dude. He's gonna go down
When I
in MMA
recognize a
history.
name,
Yeah, Frankie
that means
Edgar
it's
is a
something.
legend, dude.
I'll
Yeah.
say that
He
right
for
he's
sure
a-
will be a
he's
Hall of Famer.
Yeah, definitely Hall of
I
Famer.
recognize the
and
name.
it's always crazy to watch when the new blood kind of takes the torch.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And
That's the crazy thing about Holloway and Ortega. They're both new blood.
I
They're
know.
both
That's
young,
what I'm
crazy
saying.
It's gonna be good.
Oh, this is gonna be so good. This is gonna be so good.
Oh, please
because
nobody
we've
get
been
injured.
seeing- We've been
Oh,
please.
geez.
Which way
You
am I?
jinxed it,
All right.
man.
I please. I hope.
Cajun
I
on that
hope.
one?
Huh?
Is that the one that Cajun's on?
What one?
Raging
No.
No, this
hasn't
hasn't
happened
even
yet.
made
It hasn't
yet.
been set up
Yeah.
yet.
Haven't even set up yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I was all
that-
hyped on
Yeah,
this.
I can,
no.
but it's gonna happen. It has to happen.
You want a little re-up over there?
Yeah, let me get a little.
Turn that around.
I don't know.
There you go.
Okay, there we
Right
go.
there.
Let me
You
get a
found
little.
the sweet spot.
Yeah,
Shake
this mic-
it.
I'm just getting used to
For the
holding it.
listeners.
Ooh, is that Makers?
He's doing,
Is
he's
that
in-
Oh yeah, this
I
is
do love
Makers.
me some Makers
Nuts.
Mark whiskey.
Crosstalk.
This is some Maker JMO.
Makers J-Mo.
Sneaky, very sneaky.
JMO's
Sneaky,
Maker.
sneaky.
So I think that
Need glass?
that was a hell of a fight. We got a glass right there.
was
a hell
I
of a
got a
glass
glass
right
right here.
It lasted one round, but it was one round of freaking fireworks.
It was great, yeah.
It was great.
Yes.
The fight under. You guys want to move on?
Yes.
Let's move.
Spage.
You got
thank you, sir.
Yeah, there we go.
Sean O'Malley.
Oh,
Sounds familiar.
Sugar
Sean
Sean.
O'Malley. How many minutes do we have, Zol?
We can run 7,
Okay,
baby.
cool.
Okay.
All right, Sean
Sean
O'Malley
deserves
versus
7.
Andre bad at math.
Sakamatha.
Sakamath.
First off, let's cheers to Donkey Show family
Oh, you
Sean
don't have
O'Malley
any booze in
for
there.
an awesome fight.
You don't,
And
Wait, you
win.
don't have any booze in there.
you don't have
Crazy
any booze
win.
in there. Put some booze in there, my
Yeah, you
friend.
need to put some respect on that in that glass.
If you like it, then you put it.
You like it?
Ring around the tip.
Sean O'Malley. I mean, we just watched someone get
Sean,
shot into
oh.
superstardom,
When you
Yes.
open it in front of the mic.
Definitely.
right?
Yes.
I mean, dude, he's that like
100%.
it's so
Well, let's-
awesome
let's just
when
give
you
some
see
context.
a goal just
When we first interviewed
accomplished.
Sean O'Malley, he had 12,000 followers. Sean
That's a
O'Malley
lot.
currently is at
100 and
He's gotta be close to
146,000 followers.
last night I checked.
150.
He was at like 130, so he jumped to like 10.
No,
Yes.
hold on. He's at 151. I'm sorry.
Damn.
He's at
Larry broke
151.
150. When
There
I
it is.
checked
Crazy.
a couple hours ago, I think it was 147.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
there.
When we came in here, it was about 146.
I am
But-
Superstar.
super excited for him.
I'm super
Yes.
excited because we're and we'll throw up an interview on YouTube. So you guys subscribe.
Yes.
We'll throw up our first interview.
But we'll
with
throw
him.
up our interview on YouTube. So
And
you guys
all
can
of
check
this
that
that is
It's
happening
cool.
is making sense from that
Yeah.
first interview.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're kind of seeing
Everything's
it before.
coming
You can
together.
see things
It's
come
crazy
together.
to see someone grow like that.
Yeah.
And it's such a small
And
period of time.
And he's gonna keep growing.
Yeah,
That's the best part about
He
it.
was winning the whole fight until the third round.
Dude, he
where,
was dumb. He was
where-
just
yeah,
lighting
yeah.
that dude
I mean,
up.
this guy.
Well,
just
the
has,
second round, Andre came in a little hot, but
Well,
then
he
it
had to.
fizzled out.
Yeah, well, dude, Andre got lit up hard.
On
Dude,
the first-
every
yeah.
combo that you can think of, O'Malley threw it
Yeah,
and
for sure.
landed.
Yeah.
This dude was just overwhelmed. He had to come
He
out
didn't
hot.
know, and he wasn't even throwing any strikes. Really, he didn't. 'Cause
No,
he
it
didn't
was
know-
it was 46-15 on the
Like,
on the third round.
Sean.
Sean 46 strikes and Andre 15.
Yeah,
yeah.
So he didn't really
just lighting
do
him
too
up,
much,
yeah.
but he lit him up. Third round, Sugar Sean throws a high kick, and it didn't look like nothing broke, but
Looks
it
like it
did
connected
look
with the
weird.
arm.
Did
Like,
look weird.
Yeah,
Um,
I think he blocked
Takes
it or
6
something.
pounds
It
of
was
pressure.
the kick was
Any
blocked. It
bone
was a
in your
head kick. The kick was blocked. It didn't look like Andre took too much damage from it, but when Sean went back to step on that foot, immediately started
It was
hopping.
done.
Yeah.
And you could tell he can't walk anymore. Like,
Yeah,
I
but
went
you know
into,
what?
he's going to lose his
The
fight.
first thing
They're going to call the fight.
The
He
first
can't
thing I
walk.
thought is that was
Dude,
going to
it,
happen.
it felt like the mat was like on burning. He just like
Dude,
blip, blip,
yeah.
blip.
So
Oh.
he was Karate Kid style hopping around on
Yo,
one leg.
and then he
Oh,
went to
man,
the
that-
And you know
ground.
what? Andre Feely's got to be the dumbest or I'm sorry, not Andre
Not Feely,
Feely.
but-
Andre
Kanani.
Really bad at math.
I don't want to
Suck at math.
Suck at math. I don't really want to say anything disrespectful about him because he seems like a nice.
Yeah.
He seems like a nice guy. But why did you saw a wounded bird? You should have just let him fall on his own sword.
Walked away.
If if anyone was gonna yell, and I don't know if his corner was like, "Hey, dude,
They
just
were.
let him fall over." Because
Dude.
you know the ref, there was a
Ref
minute and a
will
half
call
left.
it, right?
Ref would have to call
Dude,
it.
Daniel
You can't- if
Cormier
you
was
can't walk
losing
on your
his
leg-
mind. He was like,
I cannot
why
believe it.
is this guy not
Why-
letting him stand up?
Yeah,
And
so
right now, he
he
is
is
just,
losing- yeah.
dude.
he's just
like,
now he's thinking about it. He's like, you know what, guys?
like, please, I
you know what
know,
I was
I know.
thinking? I should have just let him stand up, huh?
Yeah, right, totally.
I feel like
But,
Daniel
hey,
Cormier could have been like,
But check
just
this-
let him stand up,
Sugar
guy.
Sean O'Malley with one leg
Still
hobbling,
going.
still gets an elbow that
Yeah.
lands clean.
Yep.
That
And
lands-
still,
Goes down.
and
just still
do-
throwing
yeah, still do
kicks,
it.
everything
No,
on
he
the.
wasn't throwing. He was on the
He,
ground.
well, no, but he was like using both of his legs.
he was definitely
Submission
using both
attempts
of his
from
legs.
both. I mean, it looked, but Andre
His
to
defense
his
was
like
great, yeah.
to his defense, Andre is down 3 rounds. All he can think is, I got to get that
Yeah.
finish. I
He
got to
was
get
trying
that
to
finish.
submit him.
I'm sure that
I-
I'm sure when he looks at that and his coaches and everyone else, when he listens to
They're
our
like, you know what,
podcast,
guys,
or hears
we made-
what-
we made
he's
a
like, yeah, I
mistake.
get it.
We made a
But in the
mistake.
moment,
Apparently, his last 2 finishes were submissions. So he was probably like, "Hey, I'm
He
gonna."
looked like
he wanted that
garbage
finish.
on
He
the
wanted that
ground.
finish,
He
yeah.
looked like absolute trash, basura.
damn.
Well,
a second ago, he's like, I don't want
But
to
yeah, I gotta
disrespect
give him that.
homeboy.
I gotta, yeah,
But you
yeah,
are
okay,
garbage.
Well,
Well,
sorry,
Sean-
he looked like garbage. Fuck
Sean
it.
almost had that triangle on
Fuck
him
it.
too.
He did. He threw a try. Dude, he did.
He had a nice
did a
little
couple- yeah,
triangle
a little
in there.
nice triangle. Couldn't lock
shout
it, but
out and
still.
congratulations, Sugar Sean
Yes.
O'Malley.
Dude, and
I think we
congratulations
have
to
him
that
on. Hopefully
interview.
we have him on.
Congratulations to
Look
that
forward to
freaking
speaking with him.
Joe
Yeah.
Rogan interview. That was the best part.
He's like, nothing a little medicine
Oh,
can
yeah.
fix.
that like Andre's there standing in the middle of the ring. The ref is standing holding Andre because obviously Sean can't even stand up. So Sean's laying on the ground at the end
His
of the cage.
responses were so dope.
Yeah.
too.
And like as Bruce Buffer is announcing, and a unanimous decision for like,
He's like
Sean is laying
putting
on the
his
ground with his
arms
back
up.
on his back with his hands in the air, like I know
He's
I
like,
won this
yeah.
shit. So
Yeah,
great,
dude,
Joe
fuck,
Rogan
like,
comes
You
down
know what
on
else?
one knee.
What else I saw too? The other guy, Andre, was like he had his hands up.
He
like
did.
I'm like, what are you doing?
I don't,
No,
yeah, I
you
don't know
don't
what he
do
was
that.
thinking.
Don't do
Like
that.
your
Hey, put your hands
big
up.
ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
put your hands
dude,
That
put your
was a
hand
little
up.
awkward,
Sir,
yeah.
sir,
Come
put your hand
on,
up.
Dude,
calm down, sir.
Sugar Sean like a
Turn
boss, finishing that
that shit's hard.
that fight,
Him coming-
and then right as soon as the bell like the bell goes, he's like pure agony. He's like
Screaming, yeah.
He's like, "Fuck, dude!" I was like, "Oh wow,
That was the
that
worst
is great."
part.
No,
It's
but
like-
just the fact that he was able to just continue that fight looking normal,
Totally.
yeah. And then as soon as it
Completely
was over,
composed.
he's like, "All right, now it's over. Now I can fucking."
yeah,
Yeah.
now I can
Just-
let
You ever gotten
release
just
that
a
pain.
bruise
that
on
pain.
your heel?
Yeah,
Dude, that is
Terrible that hurt.
insane.
Well, he was on when he was laying on the ground. What you were saying when Joe Rogan comes over, his whole post, that was epic. That he's watch on Monday. I said when I was watching it, I'm like, this is going mainstream.
Oh yeah, that's
Like,
gonna
this
go
is-
viral
this is
for
going-
sure.
Not, I mean, this is,
Forever.
dude. I already saw
It's
it on.
gonna be embedded
I already
in
saw
UFC.
it on Forbes mag.
Has anybody
it was
else
on
been-
Forbes.com this
What
morning.
else will they
That
lay
is
down?
awesome. Nope, first time. First
on.
time Joe
First time
Rogan has
that-
got
yeah,
down on a
ever
knee
got
and
down on a-
interviewed an
and
injured
hyped.
Winnie
Hyped.
Fire. Yeah,
Hyped.
Even
Dude,
DC was like, "That was a great interview."
That was a great
Yep,
interview.
really
dude.
was.
He knows
Hyped.
how to. He knows how to. He's a First off, he's a likable kid.
Yeah.
He reminds me of like a stoner college kid that fucking
Cool-ass
just
kid.
cool ass motherfucker that we would have kicked it with, back in college. But,
and you can hear that in the interview that we'll post up.
Yeah,
but
he's
he
a-
also just has that it.
But he has that, and then on top of that, he has that killer instinct where he's throwing everything so crazy that his opponent's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
What
he's switching stances.
is he going to do? I don't know what he's going to
Yeah,
fucking
he
do.
does.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know.
What's going on
So
with this
that's
guy?
yeah.
Sugar
yeah.
Sean looked good. He looked
looked
calculated. He looked like he was switching stances. He was going in and out.
I
out
loved
of his
it. I
other
loved
shit.
it. I loved it. I
That's
can
good.
watch that. I'm very excited, and this goes on the new breed topic that we were talking about.
Yeah,
this
new blood coming in.
This is new blood that's coming in, and it's fresh of or a breath of fresh air. Why do I always fuck that up? Anyway.
So how much money goes into Sugar Sean's pocket?
Oh,
Oh,
good
tonight?
question.
shit.
Or I mean, last night.
35 grand.
No, I'm
35
gonna
and
say
35?
60 G's.
35 and 35.
Dude, 44 total. 22 to show up.
Fuck
22
off,
to win.
dude.
Plus a 50 grand fight of the night
Oh,
bonus.
cool.
Oh, okay.
he
So
left
he's
with
got a
extra
little
money.
100.
A little, almost 100.
Dude, like, but that money's gonna go up quick.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah,
he
that's
is
the
a
last
superstar.
time.
Yeah.
That's
Dana
the
White.
last time that price tag
Yeah.
Sugar
Price
Sean,
went up.
Yes.
I know you're listening to this. Get better soon, man.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
love you.
You guys, we got to do commercial now.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do this. And then we'll what we do? Can we just wrap up? You guys want to
do it.
just,
Yeah,
just
just
wrap it up?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just wrap it up.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
wrap it up.
Okay.
It's about that time.
Thank you guys for listening to the Donkey Show podcast. Subscribe. Click that subscribe button. If you're listening on iTunes, click that subscribe button. If you listen to it on YouTube or in watching their beautiful faces and Espejo wearing sunglasses indoors,
I've been the douche.
Hollywood Espejo.
Hollywood Espejo, hit that subscribe button. If you want to watch Wes's gorgeous beard, all
That's
the time
coming
on
in real
YouTube.
nice, by
Yeah,
the
that
way.
beard is
Yeah.
coming in real
You should
proper.
recognize
Grow a
beard.
mean
Yeah,
beard.
it's a
Yeah,
nice
that's
beard.
I mean,
coming
it's
in real
nothing
I don't know about
Hit
you
that
guys.
subscribe
facial
button.
hair.
I don't-
compared to Zoll,
But don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We are the Donkey Show podcast. We out.
Later.